Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on the Highlands fishing DLC. Okay, so first things first, we're going to just get a couple more buckets put into the trailer and take this silage over to the cow farm because they are getting a little bit low again on the silage, so yeah, I'll give them a bit more of that. And then the next main thing I want to do today, as we've got a bit of money in the bank account now, is probably build a sawmill, because we haven't started doing that yet, and there are a few good interesting building projects to do on the map, so I would like to get into those and try this out. So the first one is a windmill. One of them is a windmill, which I don't think you get paid for delivering to, but then when it's finished you get to keep it, I think, apparently. And then the other one is a castle, which I think you do get paid for delivering to, but I think that's going to be quite a long-term project. It's quite a big project, that one. I'm not sure what the reward is when it's finished either. I don't know. I don't think anyone's got that far yet, or at least if they have, I don't know about it. I haven't been watching other people, as I said. I just do my own thing and discover things for myself. That's what I like to do. I don't like to be influenced by anyone else. So yeah, that's the two things that I'm interested in trying out. But of course, to do that we need a sawmill, which we don't have. But we have got 168,000 in the bank, which is not bad. That's from selling all of the crops over the winter. So yeah, that will be useful. I think we should be able to afford the £150,000 sawmill with that amount of money. I think there's one for 150,000, I believe, from what I remember. So yeah, we should be good to build that one today. Need to find somewhere flat to build it though. That's the only thing, and somewhere that's close to the trees as well. That's the other consideration. We don't want to be dragging trees down the roads. We want to build it close to where the trees are. So it's kind of snowing today. It's snowing or sort of sleeting. I don't know. It's not settling on the ground yet. At least it's just in the air, but I think it will start to if it continues, which it is doing. Right, let's tip that. So yeah, not the nicest day today, but it doesn't really matter too much for what we're going to be doing. Actually, I'll just leave the trailer there, I think, tipping, as long as it's not in the way, because I need to give them water as well. It might be in the way, I might have to move this again, but let's get the water bowser on and just try and give them some water. I think that probably will be in the way, actually, since the water trough is right next to the feed trough. I'll just reverse back and see if it allows me to drop it. Water's not accepted here, no, okay, that's a pain. I kind of expected it though. Let's move it again. I'll drop the bowser off and then we'll switch over to the trailer and move that out of the way. Should have just done this in the first place really, but never mind. Oh yeah, the water's that side, I can see it now. Okay, so I'll move that forward and then I should be able to get through with the water. Right, and then when I've done this, I will look at a building site for the sawmill, which I think we should be able to build straight away, and then we'll cut some trees down for that. We don't actually own a chainsaw at the moment. I think we started with a fishing rod, but not a chainsaw. Right, let's drop the water there, or deliver the water there. Right, good. Okay, so yes, building site for the sawmill then. I have a feeling I know where it's going to go. I have an idea. Let's find factories. Is it factories? And we're going to go with the £150,000. I know I use this one a lot, but it is the best all round really. It's not the fastest, but it's also not the slowest. Now, one place it could go actually is in this yard here. There's two places actually I've been considering. This is actually quite a good place. It's quite an empty area. Let's turn around this way. Yeah, there's lots of trees here. What is that? Are they boulders? No, they're just, I think it's just a shrub or something, so that's not a problem. And then, yeah, which way are we going to put this though? Which way round should we put this if we're going to build it here? This isn't necessarily where it's going to go, but this is what looks like a good place to do it, so it seems, yeah, this is a sensible place to put it. But then, yeah, just before I do it, I'll just show you the other area. It's building on this field here, which I don't particularly want to do because it is my grass field and I do kind of need that for the cows and the sheep, so don't really want to build on the grass, but that is another option. But yeah, I think what we'll do, I think we'll put it down here, because these trees are all, or lots of them are ours through there, so it wouldn't be too far to drag them to put them there. The only issue is that this is the wrong way around. The trees are going to be coming from behind, and the opening is on this side, but I think we're going to have to put it this side. I just have to hope that the ground isn't too uneven just there. I can see there's a bit of an issue there. If I can spin round. Yeah, the soil, I think it should be okay, hopefully. I think we should be able to sort that out, I'm hoping. I probably should save before I do this though. I'll just save it and then come back to you in a second. Right, okay, so we're all saved, and I'm going to place it around about there. I hope this is going to work. Let's just see what happens. Right, £150,000, and then if we go into construction, I'm hoping that we can just get rid of that bit of soil that's gone inside the building. I've forgotten how you do that now. Is it raise and lower, is it? I can't remember now. Definitely don't want to do that. There we go. So that's costing quite a lot, but then at least it will clear the spawn area. I wish I could see inside better. Can't actually see inside the building. Okay. Yeah. So that looks good. That's removing the uneven ground from inside the building. Good. Okay. Oh, it has gone. This is costing a fortune, but there we go. Right, excellent. Let's have a look at that then. I'll drop that off. I know it was already dropped off. I'll drop it off again, and then we'll go and have a look at my construction and see what it looks like actually from the ground. I think it's okay. I think it might be blocking that building slightly, but it's not too bad. It's kind of in front of that building, but we can still get through there, not a problem. That's fine. Okay, and yeah, that looks really good. So what I want to do basically is just cut trees, drag them into the trigger here, and it will produce products for us, and then we can take them to the castle or the mill. Now the castle is there, so that's a construction project, and the other one is a mill, which I've heard about. People have been telling me about it, but I haven't actually seen it myself. I don't know where it is. Oh, there is already a sawmill there. But then, yeah, I'd have to drag the trees all the way over there. So yeah, how much is that, just out of interest? 300, yeah, okay. So I couldn't have afforded that anyway. Now I don't know where the mill is for sure. I haven't actually seen it myself, but it is around somewhere. You'd have thought it would be on the map though. But yeah, I don't know where it is. I haven't come across it, at least not to notice it yet, so yeah, we'll discover that at some point. But that'll be a way off anyway, because we haven't even started producing any planks yet. That's the animal dealer. Right, okay, so yeah, we need to start to bring some wood in here then. I don't own a winch at the moment, but I'm hoping I can afford one. Unfortunately there isn't one in the used sale, I don't think, at the moment. No. But we can buy one new. There's no rule on this series about buying new, so that's good. Just need to find where they are. Winches. Okay, I can afford the cheap one. I can't afford that one yet. That's the one I would like really, but we're going to have to go with this one as usual for this to start with anyway. So let's buy that for 8.5. I know I do quite a lot of trees and winching and stuff, but it's mainly the reason for doing it in this series is to discover these new construction projects rather than just to produce wood. So yeah, let's go and get the winch from the shop, and I will start to cut a few trees down. There we go, that's the sawmill filled up to the top, 50,000 litres of wood plus a few extra planks there or logs there to go into it when there is space. So that is a good job done there. It took a bit of time but it's all done. So we can drop the winch off now. There we go, and that is all the logging done for today. Right, so next job, I think, well, we could move forward to March and start to plant, because we've got the onions to put in at some point, but we don't have the equipment for that, so I think we need to do a contract to help fund that. So let's go on to contracts. There is a wood transport job here, which I haven't done for a long time. We could borrow the items for that, and we could go and do it, so let's do that. So we've got the big log lorry here with the crane on. It's a long time since I've used this. Hutan Panto was the last time I used this, which was several months, well, almost a year ago probably, so yes, this is the first time for a while I've used this. So let's get that on and we'll head up to where the logs are, which is, I actually don't know, the logs are here. Oh, not too far away at all then, just literally around the corner, and then they've got to go to there. Okay, it's not too far. So let's head up there and I will go and start to load up a few of these logs. I might even do more than one job if this doesn't take too long. It depends how long it takes really and how much I enjoy it, but yeah, let's head up and start loading up the logs. Okay, here is the sell point for the wood, so we'll deliver that, and that should finish the contract. How do we deliver it? Well, this is, I think this is where it's supposed to go. So it's here. You'd have to unload it all again, do you? I can't remember now. I would have thought unstrapping it would have been enough, but oh, I know. Yeah, you've got to press the trigger, haven't you? There we go. Which means I've got to reverse to the other side to get the other side off. But yeah, it was reasonably easy to load. It wasn't too bad. Didn't take too long. Right, that's the last of it. Excellent. Okay, so that's that contract done. One thing I did notice though, because I've got the auto loading on, we could probably do another one just test it out. Probably wouldn't do it again, but I'll just test it out just to see if it will auto load the wood. I'm guessing it would, but I think I earned my money there by doing all that manually, so let's just quickly do another one. It won't be as big, but I'll just use the machine again just to get a few more logs, and they're coming back to the same place. Oh, they're quite local. I'll do that one. So 19 trees, accept that contract. So those trees are there. So let's head over there now, and I'll see if it will also load them. If not, I will load them manually again, the same way. But I would just like to see if it would work, that's all, with this mod on, that will hopefully, yeah, just load the trees automatically. If I wanted to do a contract again and I was in a bit of a rush, or just needed the money quickly, it'd be interesting to know if this will work. So yeah, it's not too far to go for the trees, they're only round the corner somewhere. Just wait for them to appear on the mini-map. Is it this way? Straight on. So yeah, it's just somewhere up here. Should be another pile of 19 logs this time, so not quite as many as before. And yeah, see if it will load them automatically. But yeah, I loaded the last lot all with the crane, which was good to try out again. It's been a while since I did it. It's a little bit tricky, takes a bit of getting used to, but it's not too bad. It's not as painful as some jobs in the game. But yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so they should be around here somewhere. I can't actually see them. Are they around the corner? There they are. Okay, so yeah, if I park alongside them and just press auto load, I wonder what will happen. So oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Shift R. There we go. Yeah, so it will automatically load them as well. Obviously a lot neater than what I can do. Oh wow. Okay, they all went on that one. Okay. So there was no need to even bring the trailer, it seems. That's 19 logs all on that one. Shows how more efficient that way of loading is than what I did, because I needed both the trailer and the lorry, and even they were both full. But yeah, that's nice and neat the way it's done that. So we'll take these back. That was certainly a lot quicker, but also yeah, it's kind of cheating, I suppose. But yeah, it's not bad. You still got to drive out there and pick them up and bring them back. So we'll take these back to the sell point again. Of course, yeah, the trailer with no weight on, it's bouncing about a bit if you go slightly off the road. So yeah, the sell point is, where was it? Oh yeah, up here. I can see it. And yeah, we'll get that job done, and then we'll collect them both in, and then I think it'll be dark enough that we can move time forward, because it is starting to go a bit dark. So here we are at the sell point again. It is actually giving us a very small amount of money for doing this as well. Interestingly, not a lot, but it gives you a few pounds. £25 for that. Okay, so that's both jobs done now, so we should get a bit of money back for that. So we'll collect 7,200 for that one and 10,600 for the first one, which brings up to £25,600 in the bank. Okay, so I will go back to the farm now, and we'll rest until March. So we'll go up to the bed and have a rest. So I'll sleep until 8 AM, and then it'll be February. Hopefully the snow will have stopped, and then we'll see what we can do in February. The cows are probably feeding again, so we did go through that month quite quickly. Let's check the used sales just to see if there's anything of interest. So these should have all come in over the night and in the previous day. Yeah, that's of interest, but I can't afford it, of course. Oh, the sawmill should have decided. It's not auto selling, is it? Did the money go up? I can't remember now. Or is it, no, it should be storing, I think. Let's go and check the sawmill and see how that's going. Okay, yeah, so there's the pallets. long planks and beams, which will be going to the castle. And then yeah, we've got some more wood here, which is hopefully going to go into the thing now. There we go. Well, it's taken one of them anyway. That one won't take yet. It's still full. So yeah, that was a really big tree, that last one I took down. Really heavy tree, 9.6 tons I think. Really heavy. Yes, so we've got 4 pallets in total that have spawned. How are the cows doing? Okay, they're okay for feed and water, but I could give them a bit more. Where's the tractor? Here it is. Yeah, I'll go and give them a little bit more so they don't run out. The sheep should be fine because they've got bales already in their trigger point, so they'll just keep taking those bales. They don't need anything doing to them at all, which is nice and straightforward. And they are slowly reproducing, so we're getting more and more sheep and more cows. Eventually we'll be able to start selling the cows when we get enough, when they reach their peak price. Probably don't want to sell them yet though, because we haven't got that many. Okay, yeah, it's taking quite a bit of size there, that's good. So, shall we finish the episode by taking these pallets to the castle and get paid for those, and see, make a start on the progress to actually do something for the castle for a change, for the first time ever. We've got a flatbed trailer, so I suppose I could auto load them, it would be quicker. So yeah, I'll just do that. I'll get them auto loaded onto the trailer and then we'll take them up to the castle and see how much we get paid for the first 4 pallets.
Tell me what you feel like. Do you feel what I feel? Is this love a waiting game? Tell me what you feel like. Tell me, is it real love? Tell me, do you feel the same? Tell me what you feel like. Do you feel what I feel? Is this love a waiting game? Tell me what you feel like. Tell me, is it real love? Tell me, do you feel the same? Tell me what you feel like. Do you feel what I feel? Is this love a waiting game?
So it's a bit of a drive over to the castle from here, but yeah, it didn't take too long I suppose. About 8 minutes in total for there and back, but yeah, we've dropped them off, so let's park up there and we'll just go and quickly have a look at it. So yeah, the castle is up on the hill, so it takes a bit of time driving all the way around to get up there, but I don't think there's any quicker way really. You can get probably from this side, but that would be even longer I would have thought than the way I went. I'm not sure really. Anyway, here we are. So we've delivered 2,000 of each, and it still requires, what is it? Progress is, you got a progress, that's good, because that was something the temple didn't have. There was no way of knowing how far off it being finished it was. But yeah, they valued that, that's nice to see. So we're, well, 0 out of 65, but yeah, we've only delivered the first 2 or 4 pallets in total, so yeah, it's early days yet. But anyway, yeah, so we can keep delivering long planks and wood beams. I imagine it will need stone though at some point, because it seems to be a fairly stone structure. Not much wood in it at the moment, so yeah, I would have thought it will need some stone, but at the moment it's only asking for wood, so that's good. We've got the wood now, we've got a sawmill, so we can start to produce that, and I probably will start taking some to the mill once I know where it is. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today, so I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.